Hello, everyone. Welcome to Groovy Gypsy Tarot. We have a new format going forward, and we're beginning that today. Today, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to start out with a daily reading, followed by an astrological update for the upcoming 4-day period. And then today we will be doing air signs. Tomorrow, fire, and Monday, water, Tuesday, earth. So don't worry if you are a sign that's not coming up today, you still may get something for it. Please keep in mind if you have a strong placement of any of those elements, do be sure to check in on your element reading. So there will be chapters down below to help you to navigate to where you want to be in this video. And hopefully that will be of help to you. So it is currently Saturday, July the 13th. This is a timeless reading. However, we're going to start with a daily reading. Let's see what Spirit has for everyone out there. I've already called in our spirit guides. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Ocean Moonflower. Very happy to have you here. I used to go by Empress Moon Tarot 777. Now Groovy Gypsy Tarot 777. All right, let's see what we got. So we do have some strong energies over the next couple days. We'll talk about that in the astrological portion. Ooh. 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is an energy often where, sometimes maybe the mind might be playing a little bit of tricks on you, right? Like the mind is constantly being barraged with different voices, not voices inside your head, but from around you. Let's say trouble with friends, trouble with family, trouble with bill collectors, trouble with, people out on the street when you're wandering around doing your errands, etc. And when we have the 10 of Swords, it's often all of the things that were said, and the words are a very powerful thing. So please choose your words very carefully when you are dealing with other people. I feel like that is a message that's coming through with this 10 of Swords energy. But words are a very, very powerful thing. We can let them sink into our psyche and become a part of who we are, or we can process them and, move on. Sometimes we can get in our head about things that we perceive to be an issue, but yet maybe it's not. With the 10 of Swords in most decks, we see a man who has been stabbed by numerous swords and is lying there without any way of seeing a way forward, feeling as if he's at his wit's end. In this particular deck, we see something entirely different. We see a woman who is just pausing in reflection. And she seems to be standing at the top of a ridge. To me, it looks like standing on top of a sand dune at the ocean, where you just take that moment and you pause and you let all of your thoughts, all of your difficulties just float away as you stare out into the waves crashing on the shore. And so there appears to be this nice little breeze blowing that's kind of helping to be somewhat soothing. And so I feel that what Spirit is trying to convey here, and just so you all know, I will be doing both channeled messages as well as tarot. I have done that before, but we're going to allow more to come through now. And what I feel is that somebody out there is in need of a happy place. They're saying happy place. Somebody out there is in need of going to some place that makes them feel a sense of peace, that can help them to soothe their mind, because I feel like there's too much going on in the mind. Now we have 2, 4, 6, 8. We have 10 crows here. 10 crows is usually a strong indication of transformative change for the better. And so the crows that are flying overhead, when we see, there's an interesting fact about crows that when a crow dies, hundreds of crows from, the the area, when you see about 20 or 30 crows, there's actually hundreds of them nearby because they all congregate in one place at the end of the day. And, every so often they come together as a massive group and fly together. They mourn their dead. And in this particular case, when we see the Ten of Swords, in other decks, especially in the Rider-Waite deck, which happens to be right here. Let me pull it up. We see a man that just he's not going anywhere. He's not made it. He's hit his end. Here it is. And so notice. So here is our crows to mourn the dead. Not a physical death, a mental death, right? Here's the crows that are here to say, okay, we understand what you have gone through. We see what you have gone through. We feel your pain. But now's the time to transform it. Crows bring transformation. They bring rebirth. Now's the time for rebirth. There is somebody out there who has gone through a very difficult mental and emotional trial. And now it's your time for rebirth. The time is coming. And it's very possible that they're showing me songbirds right now, and they're also showing me a blue jay and a mourning dove. And so these birds may be important to you. And so there is somebody out there, air signs and everybody. We're doing air signs later. There's somebody out there who is in need of a rebirth. But with the rebirth comes a release of all the mental struggles, all the mental worries, because you can't have the rebirth until you let all of those thoughts go. If someone wronged you, it's not necessary that you forgive them, but it is necessary that you at least forgive yourself for, allowing somebody's words to get to you. There's still the potential to heal and move forward here. And in fact, this woman is standing, on the precipice of a new life, is what I feel. Oh my, okay. Page of Swords. There's two little songbirds. Two little songbirds. Look at the area in which she had to tiptoe over. It's time for your ideas to be made a reality. Someone has been dealing with a lot of people saying, you can't do this, you're not capable, it's not possible. And it's time now for your ideas to become a reality. With this Page of Swords, we see knowledge, we see wisdom, we see the desire for more wisdom. And it looks like, you're being guided to learn something new to make your ideas a reality. The symbolism of her tiptoeing over this, small little crevasse, her tiptoeing over that, being fueled and led by her dreams and by her ambitions and by her desires and by her creativity, which, by the way, creativity is going to be strongly increased over the next few days. Strong opportunity for growth. So it's good timing for this card to come out. So there seems to be this strong focus on, okay, now's the time to release the negative thoughts and words of others so that you can clear your mind and let it be filled with, they said prosperity, creativity, how to make things happen in your life, because here is an opportunity for you to do just that. An opportunity for you to bring about really good things in your life. So what idea have you been holding on to and that you have not been following? What is it that you've been longing to do and you've just had this creative flow, but yet you haven't allowed yourself to pursue it? Maybe you didn't feel like you were capable because of the words of others. All right, this one came up upside down. Let's see what we've got. Oh, yep. Here's the creative flow, all right. Here's the epiphany. Here's the brilliant idea. They just said Einstein's theory of relativity. I don't know if that means anything to anybody. I'm getting Cape Hatteras. Is somebody in Cape Hatteras, traveling to Cape Hatteras? Um, one of you has been needing to place a phone call about working with someone else. They said it's about a merger. Now, a merger can be a business thing, or it could be about two people coming together to, work on a new business or a new idea. Somebody's been needing to place a phone call, but they have put it on hold, and now's the time to make the phone call. So for whomever that's for. So there appears to be, all of these ideas that you have filtering through your mind space right now with this Page of Swords. There's one in particular that if you pursue this one now, and it's going to be tough. Whatever this goal, whatever this desire is, it is going to be difficult to get there. They are saying that it is going to be difficult. But they're also saying there's one in particular that just ignites your soul beyond the rest. It's something you're good at. It's something you know, something you have no question that you will do well in. That's what needs to be pursued. Wow. Mm. Okay. Two of Swords. We're going to call this the Two of Crows. Because after you get the absolute epiphany that this is the direction you need to head in, I feel like this is work related for somebody. It's either, starting a new business, starting a new venture, having some, really brilliant creative idea that can help you and your family in some way. But there's somebody around you whose negativity is making it difficult for you to see your way forward. Look at it's like two little voices saying, yeah, 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 yeah. No, no, no. You can't do this. You're not enough. It's not possible. Blah, 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 blah. You've got you've got two people around you who could stir up some interference. So we're going to take a look at that. But we have the Death card. This is rebirth, though, baby. This is rebirth. Look, I'm gonna cover the word death. Let's just keep it on rebirth. See rebirth right there, right there, right there. Notice the rebirth here. The portal and the shroud. Rebirth. Now is the time for you to come back to life again. To find yourself again. To come back to life. Now it's time for you to step through that portal of change and embrace it. All right, I need one more, Spirit. One more. One more for this daily reading. Ooh, the Hermit. The beautiful part about the hermit is the hermit goes in search of his star. What's a star? A star is a wish. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Everything your heart desires will come to you. So, time to search, go out and search for your star. In this particular case, the star might be healing. The star might be funding to start this business. The star might be a business partner. The star might be a mentor. What is it that you need to start this new creative endeavor? Raise your vibration also. Notice she's levitating. Need to work on raising your vibration as well. I'm going to leave that there for our daily. This is a very strong indication that one of you is about to make a massive change in your life. And this massive change is going to be for the better. Look at this. Harmony, celebration, excitement. It's going to be for the better. It's going to be a long road to climb. You're going to have to ignore what other people are saying. And you're going to need to move forward and embrace the new possibility. Now, on a strong spiritual level, Spirit is really wanting me to focus on one particular topic here. You're ending with the card of the Hermit, which tells me that you are in need of working on raising your vibration. Now, what is the positive effect of raising your vibration? The positive effect of raising your vibration is that the words and the thoughts and the deeds of other people, if they are negative, they will bounce off of you. You'll be able to continue to move forward because you'll maintain a strong focus and a strong direction. But there is a negative to it, and the negative, unfortunately, will kick this up. Because there are people in their own lives where they feel this sense of loss, they feel this sense of disconnection, they feel this sense that something is missing. When they see your light shine and they see you grow, the people who maybe didn't want to have anything to do with you in the past may suddenly surface. So you're going to need to be in a very strong mental space, in a very strong spiritual space, to be able to tell those people, look, you know, you have no place. You have no place in my life now. Things have changed. You have a rebirth. You have a brand new, fresh start. You don't need other people's energy bringing you down. So it has a positive, it has a small negative, but if you work very hard on raising your vibration, you'll have no trouble in, you know, putting up any boundaries that need to be put up or holding your ground. So some ways that you can raise your vibration, work on your chakra system. You can help your chakra system through the foods that you eat, the colors that you surround yourself with, positive affirmations, working through different trauma from the past. But we're not gonna. This reading has nothing to do with being stuck in some sort of trauma healing. It's more about you releasing the mental thoughts. So you can do that. You can listen to binaural beats. You can, if you do Reiki work, self Reiki is fantastic. If you don't, there's many Reiki videos out there on YouTube. Not all of them will work, but those that have set an intention with the universe to deliver Reiki to those that accept it would be somebody to pay attention to. And you know, things of that nature will really, really help you. Meditating daily is also extremely important. So that is what I have for today's daily reading. I hope that was helpful to someone. I have specifically requested when calling in spirits for those that need these readings to be present. So if you got nothing from that, hop on over to our astrological part, which we're about ready to start, and then on over to the air sign readings. You never know. You might get something from the air sign reading, whether you have a strong air placement or not. So, with regards to astrology, there's not too much going on in the sky right now in terms of transitory movement over the next 4 days. I've chosen the 4-day window specifically because of the fact that I will be rotating out air signs every 4 days, and then fire every 4 days, water every 4 days, earth every 4 days. So, air signs and everybody else. Tomorrow, the moon moves into Scorpio. With the moon moving into Scorpio, it can stir up some a little bit of an emotional intensity for you. You may find yourself that you're in a deep emotions. Some emotions may come to the surface, which you're entirely not expecting. Usually when this happens, it's specifically to force you to have to transform whatever is, causing those emotions to come to the surface, because the moon in Scorpio is not going to let you get by its little 2.5 day window without you looking at some sort of inner emotion that needs to be resolved or worked on, because Scorpio is all about transformation. Now, the energy of Scorpio is also very, very passionate and very driven. So expect the moon in Scorpio to potentially, drive your passion for specific endeavors up. You may also find that you're very driven in the workplace if you're working tomorrow and Monday. So that's important to note too. Also, the moon in Scorpio, if you're born under a moon in Scorpio, like myself, you're very likely highly intuitive, very psychic. And so if you were born with the moon in Scorpio, just know all those intuitive nudges you've been ignoring and trying to push away, they're probably accurate 100%, and you should pay more attention to them. Moon in Scorpio can be very intense as well. So if you were born under a moon in Scorpio, you may be a very intense individual. Expect that to rub some people the wrong way, but it won't rub the right people the wrong way. So expect your intuition to be a little bit heightened no matter what your sign over the next 2.5 days. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. Now on Monday, we have the Sun square Chiron. Chiron is a very mental, internal energy as well. And Mars conjunct Uranus. So, with the Sun square Chiron, we have some challenges with regards to healing old wounds and insecurities. So, if on Monday any insecurities come up or any old wounds, they might challenge you to really kind of dig deep and take a look at it. You may struggle internally with them, especially with the moon in Scorpio. But the combination of the moon in Scorpio with the Sun square Chiron, you're going to be forced to have to deal with those insecurities. So make sure whatever old wounds or insecurities come up on Monday and Tuesday, you deal with them. Don't brush them under a carpet somewhere. Take an internal look at things and try to figure out, okay, why are you feeling this way? How do you get beyond it? When you face these things with the Sun square Chiron, it brings a tremendous opportunity for growth, growth and personal understanding. Start learning yourself more, how you act, how you interact, what it is that, may have caused you to feel a certain way. It's a tremendous opportunity for positive growth if you let it be. It's also a time where, with the Sun square Chiron, where self-care is going to be extremely important. Be compassionate towards yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. You may find yourself, looking at something that's happening during the day and thinking, oh, I could have done that better. I should have done it this way, or, I'm never going to get that right, or whatever the case may be. But it's a time when you should be more compassionate towards yourself. What are the words that you're saying to yourself? Because that's going to be extremely important on Monday. Make sure that you do not criticize yourself and you do not criticize others on Monday. You never know what they're going through. Monday could be a really rough one for some people. So you never know what they're going through. Also, try to be compassionate to yourself and others. Also on Monday, like I said, Mars will be conjunct Uranus. Uranus is our planet of what? Boom, freedom and rebellion. Yep, if you got that right. If you got that right, you probably have an Aquarius in your life. So, or you are one because this, air signs are coming right up. So Mars conjunct Uranus, that can bring unexpected events and changes on Monday. That could also trigger those insecurities and old wounds. So be careful. You may be pushed far outside of your comfort zone and not know what to do about it. There will also be a rebellious energy. Now, rebellious energy with the moon in Scorpio on Monday could be a little bit sexy in the bedroom. So for those of you that, have a live-in partner, or you happen to be in a long-term partnership, it could create some spice in the rice. I think spice in the rice is what I think Deb does readings often calls it. Hey Deb, I hope you're out there because this air signs are coming up. You may have a surge of that rebellious energy and wanting to break free of some of the old patterns that you found yourself in as a result of those insecurities. Beware, though, on Monday. Try not to be impulsive. Impulsiveness would not serve you well on Monday. And very, very important to note. Do not be impulsive. That would be bad. And then finally, on our 4-day window, the moon moves into Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about learning, wisdom, travel, adventure. It's a fiery energy of adventure. And so you may find yourself more optimistic, more adventurous, and you may want to learn about new experiences and gain more knowledge on a particular thing. You could be focused on a upcoming trip with Sagittarius, trying to gain more information on that trip. And it's also a good time for socializing. So Tuesday, good time for socializing. All right, my dears. Let's see. Let's move on to air signs. For those brief announcement, for those of you that are twin flames and you are looking for a personal twin flame reading, July is twin flame month for me. And so I have reduced the twin flame readings down to 50% of their regular cost. If that's of interest to you, do check it out. All right. Dream team, we're looking into our air signs. All right. The dream team is saying that for some of you, you feel like your life, air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, in Sun, Moon, Rising, placements, Venus, and Jupiter. For some of you, you feel as if your life is playing out like a movie. Not necessarily for all of you a positive one. It's almost like, oh, they said you're in act 2. Okay. Okay. So Dream Team is saying you're in act 2. So act 1, things, sets the stage for what's coming up. Act 2 is when things go awry. Act 3, which they said is coming up in the next 2 weeks. Act 3 is where you find the solution to move forward. The end. So what part of your life, air signs, is playing out like a movie where you're currently sitting in the struggle point? Struggle point. We are going to be using my special deck from Chiara Marchetti. Notice it has my old tarot name on here, Empress Moon. I still go by Empress Moon. Chiara Marchetti decks are highly recommended by me. I get nothing for recommending them either, just so you know. Okay. Struggle point. What's up with the struggle point? Oh, This is a strong imagery of the Day of the Dead in this death card. And I don't, is there a movie called Death Becomes Her? I don't know. Anyway, um, there's a strong focus here on honoring your ancestors. Honoring your ancestors. I was just told the country Spain. Spain might be important to someone. They may be traveling to Spain. They may have recently traveled to Spain. They may be traveling very soon. Beaten down. There's been an ending for many of you. And this could have been something that happened quite some time ago. This particular ending, you are about to reclaim the land that was lost. You're about to reclaim money that was lost to you. You are about to reclaim some sort of social standing that was lost to you. And some of you are about to reclaim a relationship that was lost to you. With the Six of Wands showing up here, heading straight towards the death card, the rebirth card, as we saw earlier. If you take action, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, you can reclaim that which was lost. Now, they're saying it's very important for me to note, you will not receive the exact same property that was lost. So, in other words, if you had to sell your home, you will not reclaim that exact home, but you will find another that is better for you. Because the Six of Wands, when it brings victory, it brings an elevation of some sort of status, a strong appreciation for that which you have achieved or received. But he's in battle gear. He's in battle gear. He's going after it. Like, you cannot sit on an opportunity, air signs, that comes your way to bring what was lost in a new form. You're going to have to harness some strong inner strength to really, really, really go after what it is that you want. But they keep reiterating it will not be the same that you had lost. So if you're reclaiming money, it's not going to come from the same source. If you're reclaiming land, it's not coming from the same source. Property, not coming from the same source. Will not look the same, will not be the same, but it will be better, better, better with that Six of Wands. Greater than your wildest dreams is what they just said. Ooh, and a card went flying. If I can reach it, hold on. Card went flying. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Love this card. Two choices, two directions, two opportunities, two jobs, two people. Both are glowing brightly. Both are glowing brightly. One gives you the opportunity to increase your mind, your words. So it could be writing, could be, involve some sort of written word, some sort of knowledge, some sort of school. It allows your mind to be stimulated. The other is more fiery. So it's going to be action oriented. It might be jam packed with activity. So you have two options, two directions, two actions you can take to make this happen. Oh, if it doesn't get any better. The King of Wands. House of Dragons. Have you seen House of Dragons? I have not, but there's a dragon on here. Might be important to someone. Telling you, it's wands, wands, wands. Action, action, action. You know, I'm reading for air signs. Air signs, it's all up here. It's all mental. It's all communication, right? It's all thought. It's all knowledge. It's all intellect. It's like the House of Ravenclaw. And here we have the King of Wands, the King of Passion, the King of Drive, the King of Ambition, the King of Creativity, the King of Oomph. Is this king helping you, perhaps? Or is this king you? I think it's you. I mean, we have wands 3 times in a row. Like, it's got to be you. This has got to be you harnessing that energy, standing on your strength, standing on your power, standing on the confidence that has grown within you as a result of something that was lost. And you're going to harness this confidence and you're going to take action. But you got 2 choices. So what do you do? Our King of Wands, he's a brilliant networker. He really is. He knows how to get people on board, how to get people, behind his cause. This may involve you having to go talk to somebody else. Wow, loving these cards. Page of Swords. The communication. Communication. So the approach you're going to take to go after what it is that you desire is going to be thoughtful communication or increased knowledge to determine what comes next. Our Page of Swords often says, hey, let's go learn something new before heading out in this direction. The Page of Swords also is kind of like, got this little piece of knowledge for you. You just have to seize it in order to move forward. So our Page of Swords here is really encouraging you to either communicate your creative desires, your creative ideas, as you take this action, to be thoughtful in how you communicate. It may also be encouraging you to, map out a plan, in written word, create a plan in written word so that you can be better prepared to seize what it is that you long for. Now, I absolutely love this next card. And the overall energy that we got is where I'm going to end your reading. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We have a card here. Let me recap. Something gone. Something weighing on you. You reclaiming what was gone. Faced to take one of 2 actions. Saying, you're going for it. You're going for it. Nothing will stop you with this King of Wands. You just got to go for it, right? Maybe taking a baby step. Learning something new, taking a baby step, figuring it out. And here's the most beautiful card of them all, the World. The World tells me that the cycle of loss is over. The cycle of difficulty that you just recently went through is over, air signs. As long as you take some sort of action and take a step forward and decide to head out on this new journey and just, be aware that the journey may be tough, the journey may be difficult, but by golly, it's a fresh start. And this fresh start is going to lead you to positive growth. The World card indicates the old difficulties are over. But not only that, the overall energy indicates the same. So we have the Chariot. This is you taking that step out with the Star, going after what it is that you wish for, going after what it is that you long for, choosing to take action. And taking that action is going to bring you to a new phase of growth, to a new phase of your life. I feel this could be in any area of your life, air signs. For some of you, it's romantic. For some of you, it's business. For some of you, it's, resolving conflict. For some of you, it's starting a new personal venture, endeavor, new routines, new direction. All right, air signs. That's what I have for you. Love and light, my darlings. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow for fire. Love and light. Kiss, kiss from Ocean. Mwah. And ta-ta for now. Oh, don't forget to check out. Hold on. Don't go just yet. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you got something out of this video. Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know how this video was of help to you. And also visit groovygypsytarot.com for personal readings and more. I'll see you again soon. Ta-ta for now.